highlights from today.
Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Yeah, that is all over social media.
Oopsies.
About some of the obstructed views there at the new Bills Stadium. Now, it's not like a lot of seats, but, you know, imagine, I think the
Those
problem
better
is...
be the real cheap seats, then.
Well, and I think the problem is people bought the seats not knowing it wasn't fully out there. You know what I mean? We'll get into that controversy in just a little bit. Hey, welcome in. It is 5 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, August 11th. You have Ryan and Kate here. Rachel has the morning off. Hope you're up and at 'em with a cup of coffee. I'm missing mine. I didn't make coffee, though.
I did. He made it, and he made it spot on, too.
Oh.
I was telling him, I was like, right, you made it perfect this morning.
Well, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Actually,
I appreciate having it ready.
one of the better compliments you can give me. The man makes a good pot of coffee. All right. Get us out the door. Are we still feeling the humidity today?
A little bit, yeah. Later this afternoon, this evening is going to feel very nice. Like the evening walk, watering the plants, all that stuff looks pretty good. Because last night it felt still pretty sticky out there. And you can still feel that as you're heading out the door this morning too. We're waking up, got a lot of 60s to near 70 with those temperatures. Some cloud cover south of the thruway. For a lot of you up north, you maybe heard some thunder overnight, but now that is up and out of here. We are dealing with another dry day. I know there are many of you that are just wanting and praying for some rain. We're really not getting much for the next several days. In fact, most of central New York may not even get any rain until the end of the weekend. I will talk more about that in a few minutes.
We begin this...
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good morning to you. Cat V Skynet 9 camera looking out over downtown Syracuse. Things are pretty quiet. We're looking east. There's the very slightest hint of an orange tinge off in the horizon. And we do have sunrise coming up within the hour. It is at 6:06 this morning. It is a warm and humid start to our day. We have 70. A lot of us are in the 60s to near 70. And our dew point temperatures are still in the upper 60s for you this morning. So it is still feeling pretty humid. But it does get better as the day goes on. There's 62. That is an average. It's actually going to get down into the 50s later today with those dew points. So we'll feel a whole lot more comfortable around here by the late afternoon and evening hours. And we're still not too bad for Wednesday and Thursday, but the real relief gets in here at the end of the week and through the weekend. That 9 to 9 planner for today. We're still humid throughout the morning hours, but becoming less humid and very pleasant. A nice mix of sun and clouds and still very dry. There's very little to no rain again happening for today. Syracuse is really not expected to get in on anything. We have highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s for today. So about average for this time of year. We'll try and get a little bit more rain on Thursday. Even then, they're very spotty at best. Otherwise, I think we're going to have to wait until Sunday night, Monday morning to get some more widespread rain in here. So it's going to be several days. We've already experienced some drought conditions already being reported in spots north of Syracuse. All right, we got overnight lows a little bit more comfortable. 50s and near 60 overnight. Tomorrow's highs back into the lower 80s. The humidity is overall not too bad. The temperature trend going forward. We have another front on Thursday that's giving us a little bit of rain, but behind that, our temperatures, they take a little bit of a hit. I know there are many of you out there that prefer the mid 70s versus the 80s. So we got a little bit of everything for everyone in here. Not much happening on the radar. It stays like that for us. We have that deck of clouds just kind of hugging the thruway and south. We got a cluster of storms, flash flood warnings going on parts of Pennsylvania. That stays down to our south. We'll be in and out of the sun, the clouds. More sunshine happening later today. Chances for rain mostly concentrated in the southern tier, southern Finger Lakes, south of Rochester, and a little bit happening St. Lawrence County and North Country. Central New York, Syracuse, we are smack dab in the middle of dry weather. And this is pretty much the case for the next several days. Waking up nice and clear tomorrow. We're going to keep our fingers crossed the clouds cooperate to see the partial solar eclipse tomorrow afternoon around 1:45. Again, chances for rain, they stay off to our north and to our south. Syracuse is in the middle of just dry weather. Still hardly anything. North Country gets some rain and storms Wednesday night. We'll see a little bit of a flare-up late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning over the Finger Lakes. Otherwise, there's still a lot of dry time on Thursday. Most of our rain is concentrated up north. Even Friday, chances for rain very, very minimal. Saturday looks beautiful right now. Sunny, mid-70s, low humidity. We'll have our next best chance of rain Sunday night into Monday morning.
Thank you so much.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Well, if you need to take care of some yard work outside today, that we are looking pretty good. It's mostly dry out there for a good chunk of central New York, and our humidity is gradually coming down. So if you're going to wait till later on today, should be all good. Highs around 80.
At 5:18.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Well, we got to take advantage of these last few warm days while we still have them for the next month or so. For the pool, we got temperatures in the low 80s today. It's warm, it's nice, it's humid this morning, but our dew point temperatures gradually come down as the day goes on. UV index is back at a 7 today. It is pretty high, so still continue to wear that sunscreen. Speaking of the dew point temperatures, mid-60s right now, but notice the trend going forward. A lot more comfortable around here. Dew point slipping down to the 50s by the end of the day. Tonight we're keeping it mostly clear, looking pretty good. Lows 50s to near 60 degrees. Tomorrow we have highs in the 80s again. Sun, some clouds. Most of our shower activity stays just down to our south, and we're going to hope that our sky cooperates for us because we do have the partial solar eclipse. In Syracuse, it's only going to be about a 10%, 10.7% to be exact. So if you still have your eclipse glasses from 2 years ago, you want to get those out. Remember, you want to be very careful looking at the sun, but this is happening at right around 1:45 tomorrow afternoon. If you are flying out to Iceland or Spain today to catch the solar eclipse, you better share pictures of it with us. And lucky you guys. Have fun with that. All right, the rest of the week, there's really not a lot of rain. We have showers nearby, but a lot of places in the immediate Syracuse area probably won't see any rain until we get to the end of the weekend. We'll try on Thursday, but we still have plenty of dry time coming at us this week.
From WSYR-TV Syracuse, the local station, you're watching the Morning News.
Discount. I'm dancing for a discount. Woo, woo.
All right, would you dance for a discount on gas? Drivers in the capital region had the chance to do just that at a Sunoco in the town of Half Moon. That guy's got some moves. About 15 miles north of Albany, gas station operators recently told customers they could earn 20% off gas and most other purchases for busting out their best dance moves. The promotion, one day only, but they say they might bring it back in the future.
Can I send a proxy in?
That's really funny.
Can I send my 10-year-old in there to dance for me?
I love this, by the way. You know, we need a little smile. Especially you blend this.
She's having a great time with it.
Well, she even has a song to go with the dance.
Yeah.
Discount.
I love it.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, welcome in. It is 5:30 on a Tuesday morning. It is August 11th. You have Brian and Kate here with you. Rachel has the morning off. And you're saying first half, we're still dealing with some humidity, but we might break that by the end of the day.
Yeah, but later on today, this evening is going to be really, really nice.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so the evening walk with the dog. I was saying I was out in the front yard with the girls last night. You know, it's going to feel very, very, very pleasant this evening.
Okay, that's great to know.
And then the first half of the day, we're still warm, and we're still taking advantage of any pool weather.
We're holding on.
We're still trying to hold on as best as we can because we are going to cool things down at the end of the week. But our temperatures right now, mid-60s to near 70 degrees. Dew point temperatures are still a little bit high. We have some cloud cover from the Thruway south, north of the Thruway, waking up to a mostly clear sky. We'll have nice sunshine today, mixing in with some of those cloud cover. And temperatures topping off around 80. Again, our humidity is dropping by the end of the day.
All right, thank you so much, Kate. It's been our lead story.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Very good Tuesday morning to live view right now from our CapV Skynet 9 camera out over downtown Syracuse. Everything's getting a little bit lighter, some cloud cover out there. 70 degrees right now. A warm and humid start to our day. Dew points are in the mid-60s at the moment. And that is going to come down, though. It's still going to feel pretty muggy this morning. Some humidity is still sticking around, but later today, it'll start to feel a little bit better. And we'll keep it not too bad for the next few days, but the real relief comes in here at the end of the week. So if you like mid-70s and low humidity, I got that for you by Friday and Saturday. But for today, we have 80s again. We have a nice mix of sun and clouds throughout the morning. More dry time. Again, our high temperatures approaching upper 70s to low 80s for these highs. So seasonable for this time of year. A little bit of a breeze coming from the west-northwest for today, but rain chances are very slim to none for most of us in central New York today, tomorrow, even Thursday's rain chances are very minimal. We really don't have much going on here. I do think the best chance for more widespread rain may not get in here until later on Sunday. Otherwise, until then, it's really about location. If you are in the North Country or down towards the southern tier, your chances for rain go up. But right smack dab in Syracuse and central New York, there's very little to no rain coming at us for the next several days. Overnight temperatures feeling more comfortable tonight with lows in the 50s to near 60, and our highs tomorrow back into the lower 80s and some upper 70s in some spots. Again, the humidity is not that bad. The overall temperature trend is getting cooler, mid-70s, and really comfy overnights here for Friday and Saturday. Nothing happening on our radar right now. We're looking pretty quiet as we widen the view out. We did have some storms overnight in the North Country, but those have really fizzled out here. Got a cluster of storms in central Pennsylvania. It stays to our south. Some of you in maybe parts of the southern Finger Lakes down towards Ithaca and the southern tier, you may pick up a few very spotty showers for today. And that's about it. Also want to draw your attention up north in St. Lawrence, River Valley, and into St. Lawrence County. There might be some spotty showers up north, but notice nothing in Syracuse. No, we are all dry, so outdoor plants are good to go. You definitely want to keep watering those plants. We wake up with sunshine and dry weather in the morning, in the afternoon. 1:45 is when we have that partial eclipse. We'll see if the clouds can cooperate. But again, another chance of rain showers, mostly south of Rochester, western part of the Finger Lakes. Little to nothing for Syracuse, and up in the North Country is where you'll find some showers and some thunderstorms just north of Watertown. This is for Wednesday night, overnight into Thursday. Again, some of these showers kind of developing. Ithaca, Cortland, Binghamton. They've been really the hot spots all summer long with rain showers. And then Thursday morning, we wake up with sunshine. Our in-house model suggesting little to no rain again on Thursday. Most of it is up in the North Country, but still 2 days away. We'll keep a very watchful eye on that. Until then, we'll give it about a 20% chance of some rain showers for Thursday. Pretty quiet on Friday. Saturday, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Some rain develops later in the day on Sunday and spills over into early Monday morning.
In today's Tech Bites, shake.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Well, a pretty decent day for any of your outdoor activities. A bit humid this morning, but feeling better as the day goes on, keeping it mainly dry. Nice mix of sun and clouds and temperatures in the low 80s.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Our humidity has just been all over the place these last few days. It was super soupy on Saturday. Yes, our Sunday was beautiful. Yesterday got muggy again, and that is spilling over into this morning with dew points in the mid-60s. But we have a cold front moving through right now, and that is going to make things feel a whole lot more comfortable around here later in the day. Not a bad day to be out the boat. The wind, a little gusty at times, but not too bad, coming from the west today. So wave heights about 1 to 2 feet from Southwick to Selkirk, and even down towards Fairhaven, about 1 to 3 feet for you. If you have golf league for this evening, it's going to feel a lot better out there. Temperatures are holding steady around 80 degrees earlier in the evening and then dropping. We get some clouds and some partial clearing happening overnight. Waking up to a mostly sunny start to the day tomorrow. A few clouds later in the day. If you have not thrown away those eclipse glasses from a couple of years ago, keep them handy. We are treated to that partial solar eclipse for tomorrow. It's just going to look like a tiny little nibble out of the sun for us, though. The tiniest little bit.
Well, I look forward to that then. Before we tell you today's question of the day, let's get you the answer.
SYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Oh, that's a hot topic for sure. We'll get into that in a little bit. Welcome in. It is 6 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, August 11th. You have Ryan and Kate here with you. Rachel has the morning off. Thank you so much for joining us. How are we looking as we walk out the door this morning?
Still a little humid, touch muggy out there,
Yeah.
but it's getting better as the day goes on.
You said tonight's going to be gorgeous.
It looks very, very nice this
Okay.
evening. Do you have a run planned for today?
Yes, I do actually. I do have a
Save
run.
it for later in the day if you can.
Okay, and then I have also a flag football practice that I'll be watching from the sidelines. So that'll be nice.
Yeah, this evening. I mean, a little foggy in some spots this
Yeah, look at
morning.
that.
Yeah, we do have some low-hanging clouds, especially along and south of the thruway. Then you pop closer and north of the thruway. You have some sunshine breaking through. We have official sunrise coming up in 5 minutes at 6:06 for you this morning. Temperatures, we have mid to upper 60s, so it's not all that cool out there, but it's not very warm either. We're doing all right. You can see that deck of clouds just down to our south. We had some rain and thunderstorms in the North Country overnight, but that's where it stays. We have a lot of rain happening in Pennsylvania right now, but once again, Syracuse is not picking up any rain. I've heard from so many of you that are like, come on, we actually do need some rain. And we do. We do have some abnormally dry spots, especially north of Syracuse, but the rain is going to be really tough to come by here for the next few days. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes.
We begin this morning.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And welcome back. Here's a live view of our Pompey Cam right now, where fog has begun to roll on in here. You can see that obstructed view. Unlike at the Bills Highmark Stadium, we have some of that area of fog going on. Then we'll switch it over to Morrisville. Not foggy for once. Usually Morrisville is one of the spots that gets it, but not looking too bad. We've had a couple of our weather watchers, including Todd up in Westdale. He said they've got some fog beginning to roll in right now. We have 69 degrees with a dew point of 67, so it is a muggy start to our day. We do have some locations down to less than a mile visibility, like down in Norwich, so please be careful as you are heading out the door this morning. The humidity, it's still with us right now, but it's gradually getting better. The 62, that's about an average for today. Upper 60s this morning, upper 50s this afternoon. So that'll feel pretty good. That's in that comfort zone, and then we'll stay consistently in the comfort zone here for the humidity at the end of the week and through the weekend. That 9 to 9 planner today, in and out of the sun, the clouds this morning, more sunshine this afternoon. Temperatures about seasonable. Highs are right around 80 degrees for many of us under that sunshine. Maybe a little hazy at times, but all in all, a fairly quiet day. Bit of a breeze coming from the west-northwest, and again, very little to no rain happening. Most of our rain showers are on the outer fringe of our viewing area in the far north and our far southern zones. A lot of the immediate central New York area is going to get away rain-free for several days. May not be until Sunday night, Monday morning, our next best chance for more widespread rain. Temperatures tonight a little bit more comfortable for sleeping, with lows in the 50s and low 60s. And then tomorrow's highs, the same as today, still pretty good. Got sunshine mixing in with some clouds. Still mostly dry with highs in the 80s for tomorrow. We'll gradually get a little bit cooler. In fact, mid-70s for Friday and Saturday. So if you like the 70s and low humidity, we got that for you. Pretty quiet on the radar right now. We're just dealing with some ground clutter. We see the birds taking off here from Montezuma, being picked up by the radar. Always fun when we can see that. We have some rain and storms down in Pennsylvania. That's where it stays. Not expecting any rain for us. Again, some of the spots in the far western part of the southern tier and the Finger Lakes may get a couple of grays of showers here and there, and also a bit up in St. Lawrence County. That's really about it. Syracuse, Thruway Corridor, no rain. We are clear overnight. A little bit of areas of fog again when you wake up tomorrow morning. During the day, we're treated to sunshine. Some clouds moving in later in the afternoon. Again, our rain is staying just out of our area, mostly western Finger Lakes and the international border. up near the St. Lawrence River Valley and over near the border. That's where you could get some rain and thunderstorms Wednesday night. A little bit of a flare up in the southern tier for Wednesday night. And then that's really about it. Even Thursday's rain chances are fairly low right now. Most of our rain looks like it stays up in Jefferson, Lewis, Oswego counties and the North Country. Not a whole lot happening on Friday. Bone dry and looking beautiful right now on Saturday. Even a lot of Sundays dry. It's later in the day into Monday morning. We'll hopefully get a little bit of rain around here.
Okay.
The flowers need some water. I hate watering the plants.
I'm impressed that they're still living. I mean, you know.
No, I have one plant that completely died while we were on vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It did.
Oops.
It didn't want to take on August. It said, I'll stay here in July and be done.
It was like, well, we're done. I'm glad it lasted as long as it did, actually.
Let's go to our question of the day.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
It's a little bit humid this morning, but it does get better as the day goes on. We'll have a nice mix of both sun and clouds. Highs are up around 80 today.
It is 6:19.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Taking care of the lawn or anything outdoors for today, you're pretty much dry and good to go. It is a bit humid this morning, but it's getting better later on in the day. Temperatures are up around 80 degrees. Going out to the lake, we have wave heights about 1 to 2, 1 to 3 feet or so, with that wind coming off the lake about 5 to 10 up to 20 miles per hour. UV index is high, so make sure you are wearing your sunscreen going down to Oneida Lake. You do have wave heights about 1 to 3 feet as well, with temperatures in the 70s. Tomorrow is when we have a partial solar eclipse. Don't get too excited. It's only at 10% for us. But maybe if you are traveling today, lucky you. Maybe if you're going to be in Iceland, or if you're there, you know someone that's there, or in Spain, that's where the path of totality is. You will want to start looking. Almost at 1 o'clock is when the partial begins. Maximum is at 1:46 tomorrow afternoon. Again, it's just a tiny, tiny little sliver. But if you still have those eclipse glasses, we'll break them all out. We still got a whole pile over here in our weather office. I think we have like 20 over there still. We've hung on to, just in case.
Yeah.
For situations like this.
Comes in handy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet they expire, but oh well. Hi, eye doctor. I need to make an appointment now.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Don't say that. All right.
No, be careful. Be careful,
Yeah, be
please.
very- yeah.
Don't use sunglasses. Won't work.
It does not work. Let's get to today's question.
From WSYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Discount. I'm dancing for a discount. Woo, woo.
No, they didn't just finish the beer aisle
Oh,
there.
he's dropping it like it's hot.
Would you dance for a discount on
Running
gas?
Man?
Drivers in
Okay.
Capital Region had the chance to do just that at a Sunoco in the town of Half Moon, about 15 miles
gets a
north
high
of
gold.
Albany. I know, I love her song.
She gets a blue diamond.
Yeah. Gas station operators recently told customers they would earn 20% off gas and most other purchases for busting out their best dance moves. It was a one-day thing, but they say, you know what? They're probably going to bring it back. I love that.
I love. She was like, woo! I love it.
I mean, she had a song,
Yeah.
an original song as
I
well.
love it.
I do love that.
I would send my 10-year-old and I'm like, here, go dance.
Yeah.
Go show off your moves. Get mom some discounted gas.
There you go. Well, considering that most of the gas you use is carting them all over the place for different
To
events.
dance class
Yeah,
and
there
back.
you go.
Yep.
So go pay it off.
Very much so.
Welcome in. You have Ryan and Kate here. Rachel has the morning off. Hope you're doing well. It is Tuesday, August 11th. Dealing with some humidity this morning.
Yeah, a little sticky.
A
in
little
some
sticky for
spots.
the morning walk, but you're saying the evening walk.
Evening's going to look really,
That's
really
gonna be
nice.
great.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. So we're looking great. Look at our sunrise this morning. Tower Camel was showing off for us. I know our Pompey Cam has been kind of stuck in the clouds. We got some low clouds in some spots, especially south of the thruway. Got temperatures. Doesn't feel bad as far as how the air temperature is, but the dew point temps are also in the 60s. So that's why it still feels fairly humid outside, but we're dry. There's no rain again. You got a couple of showers trying to move in out towards western New York and Buffalo, and that's really where our rain stops. I don't anticipate it entering too close to us. Maybe Ithaca, Cortland, Watkins Glen at best. Otherwise, we have highs up around 80 degrees today, and the humidity gradually comes down.
It's been our lead.
Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Tuesday morning Pompey cam. Looking really eerie. This camera, it's pretty high up, and it is in some of these low clouds that some of you are waking up to this morning. Oh yeah, now we're doing a little pan here. Ooh, it's like we're flying through the clouds there. Isn't that neat? Looking down over the fields, out over Pompey. Yep, and now we're seeing there's our tower. There it is. Boom. Yeah, so some of you do have a little bit of fog around there. Here's what it looks like in Oswego. Not much of that happening here. We're pretty quiet. A little bit of a haze in the sky, but 69 degrees with a dew point of 67. So we do have some higher humidity to wake up to with some areas of some fog, but already seeing improvement. Norwich was down to less than a mile about a half hour ago. Not necessarily the case anymore. And we've heard from some of our weather watchers with some fog rolling in here, but the humidity is gradually getting better. Not feeling too bad. We're in that humid territory here, but it could be worse. And then we'll get a lot more comfortable air around here at the end of the week. So the 9 to 9 planner, a lot of dry time again today. Temperatures are climbing up through the 70s and topping off around 80 degrees for most of us here in central New York. And unless you live in the far north country or way down in the southern tier, southern Finger Lakes, you pretty much have no rain coming at you anytime soon. Next best chance is Thursday, and even then it's pretty spotty at best. We'll have to wait until likely Sunday night into Monday morning. Tonight's temperature is feeling pretty comfortable. Better for sleeping. Lows 50s and 60s. Highs tomorrow back up to right around 80 degrees. Again, a lot of dry time. Temperature trend going forward this week, 70s to close out on Friday and Saturday. So that'll feel pretty comfortable for a lot of you. Not much happening. A lot of ground clutter. A lot of birds that you're seeing being picked up by the radar. That's always so cool to see. That one out of Watertown. That's new. All right, we got clouds basically along and south of the Thruway. Cluster of storms in central Pennsylvania that is weakening. We have a little bit of rain out towards Buffalo. Now that is staying to our west and south, not really impacting a whole lot of us. Maybe some spots in the Finger Lakes pick up a brief shower mid-morning through the early afternoon. Ithaca, Cortland, Binghamton, and again in the North Country. But the immediate Syracuse area, no rain again. Another dry one. Clear overnight. A little bit of fog in the morning tomorrow. Some clouds moving in midday tomorrow. Hopefully we're still able to catch some of that partial eclipse, but we have very little rain going on. Late Wednesday night, most of our rain showers is happening in the North Country and again in the southern tier. We've been in this little bit of a donut hole in Syracuse when it comes to the rainfall. And that's
a donut hole.
A donut hole, glazed donut around here. The little munchkins. Now we have some nice weather Friday and Saturday. Saturday looks really pleasant right now. Most of Sunday is dry. It's Sunday night, Monday. We'll see if we can finally get some rain.
Okay. I wouldn't mind some donut holes, by the way.
I didn't bring any, sorry.
Don't bring it up. You're not going to bring props. For today's question, this week in history.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
A little cloudy in some spots, still feeling kind of humid right now, but it gets a little bit better as the day goes on. Highs up around 80. Right as we are up and at 'em on this Tuesday morning. Got some cloud cover around there, a little bit of fog in some spots, but we are dry. We've been keeping an eye on some rain showers just south of Buffalo, but that's expected to barely graze our viewing area, mostly stay down towards the southern tier for today. It feels pretty okay this morning. It's warm, maybe feels a little touch humid, but that gradually gets better as the day goes on. Less humid air is on the way, and our high temperatures are topping off around 80 degrees. So we're feeling comfortably warm for the remainder of the afternoon and this evening. We'll keep it fairly quiet overnight with lows in the 60s, mainly clear as well. Don't forget, we have the Perseid meteor shower currently going on, peaking tonight and tomorrow night. Tomorrow, sun, some clouds, and then we have the partial solar eclipse happening at 1:46 tomorrow. You'll see a tiny little sliver taken out of the sun tomorrow afternoon. So grab your eclipse glasses if you still have them and check that out. A lot of cool things happening up in space for you. And we'll see if we can get a little bit of rain back in here on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm not overly optimistic of our chances, but
You need a little help in the gardening department. It's August. I'm proud of you.
I don't trust my 4-year-old with the hose when we're watering. She's like, I help. I'm like, no.
No. All right. We know how that ends, don't we?
Soaking wet.
And speaking
Everyone.
of ending, we need to go. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here at noon.